Good afternoon, Internet. My name is Morph, and welcome to Hyvaa versus FrOzean. We have another eSTRO versus Khan for you, coming at you like a variety of things. Zero. Now, both players actually up against their medium matchup. FrOzean is a Terran player, and Hyvaa is a Zerg player. Hyvaa there, the blue Zerg spawning at the sort of wallish position, and then down in the bottom left we have FrOzean, the Terran player, in purple. Now, Hyvaa the Zerg, he's not played a lot of versus Terran matchups at all, and so his percentage is still quite low. You know, it's in the it's not a good number, let's just say. It's under 50%, but he's not had that many matches. So once again, not think it's that far. I will say that he's only had Hyvaa's only had two previous wins against Terran. One was Boxer, so you know, there you go with that. He's past his prime, and the other one was Sky High, who was a fellow noob. So it's really, does he have any versus Terran game? Let's find out now. This man here, FrOzean, the Terran player for Samsung Card, he's also in his medium matchup. He's about 43% against Zerg. In the past, he's actually beaten both yellows, regular yellow and yellow Arnak, and also Savior. But once again, players who aren't really on the up and up at the moment. So the map is Neo Harmony. In case you didn't know, it's about 60% on the favour of Zerg because of I think mainly because of all the little rampy bits, which you would think would go in favour of the Terran, but you know, it's mobility versus siege ability, the age of battle. So we got the spawning pool going down first for Hyvaa, not going for the 12 hatch. That's fair enough. We got the refinery going up for FrOzean actually, so could possibly be seeing some tech madness, but more possibly it's so he can get some medic marines out on the floor slightly earlier. We got the scout. It looks as if FrOzean hasn't scouted yet. Actually, it looks as if only Hyvaa's doing the scouting. On that note, the hatchery is now going up for Hyvaa, so he is claiming his expansion. I will actually say that purple is my very favourite colour for Terran, so I may be rooting for the forces of humanity this time round. So we've got the factory going up. Looks as if we've finally got an SCV heading out on the part of FrOzean. Finally getting the scout in. Got a couple of Zerglings around there. I think just 5. Probably the 6th is out having a gander somewhere, I would presume. So yeah, they're making sure that SCV doesn't manage to get in and be able to see what's going on, although at this stage it is still a bit too early. So no, yeah, he does have both of them there, and a third hatchery actually, so that's very good for FrOzean. Not that's very good for Hyvaa. Not having FrOzean see that third hatchery, that will be bad. Looks as if the SCV is just about to go down. The Zerglings haven't quite managed to catch it yet. So the expansion hatchery pops, and so it looks as if Hyvaa won't have the usual Zerg problem of managing Zerglings, Hydra to drone production that they usually do when going for lots of expansions. Looks as if Hyvaa's got some interest. One of the two players has got some interest in the top left, possibly. I think that might be a Overlord scout, possibly just from the slow speed that it's creeping there. So looks as if I don't know if we're going to see a second factory yet. Looks as if the one factory was just maybe to try and get some sort of a rundown harass. Won't work though. Gets off one Zergling. Maybe just probably trying to go for a cheap kill rather than specifically trying to get a run by, as he did already know that the ramp was blocked. Sunken Colony going down there just by the natural expansion, just probably to stop that very run by from going. And it does look like the machine shop is done actually, so we will see some either mines or some speedier ones soon. Looks as if Hyvaa's trying to be a bit of a cheeky bugger going maybe round the side with his Zerglings, trying to come in from a bit of an odd angle, like when you're doing a check with one leg and you can really get at some angles you've never experienced before. So just the sort of couple of vultures out, mainly just, you know, acting as a mobile force. Thankfully 2 vultures will pop a Zergling in one of their volleys, so those Zerglings quite wisely running away, as it doesn't, I don't believe they're speeded yet. Looks as if that might be a 4th hatchery going down. I'm probably wrong there. No, we got the lair going up there, so that's interesting. He's used that additional one that he built as the lair. I think that's quite peculiar. Maybe he's planning on going for some early Overlord tech, maybe get some early Overlord drops. Who knows? That could be a reason for going for the early additional hatcheries, other than the obvious ones. So Zergling's trying to come in and do a little bit of damage. Managed to get down 1 vulture actually. Now going after that marine as well. Zerglings get another vulture down. Now going back for more SCVs. Vultures come in, manage to take down a couple of Zerglings, manage to trap one of the vultures on the ramp, take down another vulture, and these Zerglings are being hugely effective. They've managed to get so many vulture and SCV kills. That's some really effective micromanagement there on the part of Hyvaa. Well done to you, sir. You get a tip of the hat. So now we have the barracks flying in. No, that was a Hydralisk den going down before earlier. I do apologise. So going for the slow scout with the barracks. Unfortunately, there are a couple of Hydras there, so he is pulling it back. So it is a 2 factory build. So rather than going for masses of medic marines, he is going for the factory factor, which I hope will play well in his favour. I really do. As I said, I'm going for the purple team. Purple tip, but then again, blue Zerg are my favourite. Oh my god, I've got like my 2. All we need is red Protoss in there, and then we've got all my favourite colour to race alignments. Anyway, I'm sure you wanted to know what my favourite colour for each race was. Now you do. Happy birthday. So, Spire going down there at the slightly sly lair that was built up at the top, the additional lair. I don't know what will be popping there. I think it's probably Hydralisks coming down as we're going for the non-responsive Spire. Oh, it looks as if that barracks is going to go down. Actually, it does go down. That's all right, minor loss. Only 1 evolution chamber on the ground at the moment. I believe 3rd factory going up. So yeah, we are probably going to see muters, as it was a non-responsive Spire building. 1 Zergling's managed to get in the base somehow. I don't know how it has. Takes down one of the SCVs building that factory there, and then gets ploughed into the main SCV cluster and goes down. Machine shop cancelled there actually, so doesn't want more siege tanks, it would appear. A few Goliaths going out, can probably smell that there will be muters coming in the future. Oh yes. So yes, as I said, we do have the quicker overlords right there. I don't know whether that overlord will be carrying anything in its ventral sacks, but let's find out. It could possibly just be trying to make sure his opponent hasn't gone for some sort of a macro advantage.